what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be super fun and actually a little different for my channel. I'm going to be talking about hair products, specifically products for your roots. In between salon appointments, whether you have gray hairs you want to cover up, any problems like that, we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to show you guys the best 6 products for root touch-up, but these 6 products are the best on the market as far as root touch-up goes, and I can speak to this so fully because it's something I've used for years, and I'm talking about since high school. Full discretion, this video is sponsored by Ulta Beauty. They did send these products to me. I actually already owned most of them, all but one I think, so I did try one new one. And these products are actually Ulta's Hair Heroes for September. Ulta is doing this super awesome program where they kind of feature and show different hair heroes every month. So these are for September. Now, I'm actually kind of an expert at root touch-up, not only because I've been dyeing my hair for so long, but I actually was in a little car accident. It was actually kind of a big car accident. When I was around 16 years old, I did get a head injury, and ever since then, I get gray hair in one specific spot, no matter what, like without fail. It has never grown back with color, which is kind of funny. I'm well versed in all of these, you guys. I know everything. I'm going to show you some really affordable ones and then some that are a little more high-end, and talk about why I like each one and why they might work for you if this is something that you need. So without further ado, you guys, let's get started. So if you guys are new to root touch-up products, first of all, they're a freaking lifesaver, especially in between salon visits. They actually end up saving me quite a bit of money because I can use them quite a bit before I need to go and get my roots done. And I'm not sure if you guys ever notice gray hair on me. I would say no, just because I know that I use these. Not only do I use them to cover up my roots, but I use them to fill out. So I stopped growing hair right here from when I got the staples in my head. And sometimes if I wear my hair back, I just like this filled in a little bit. So root touch-up products are freaking amazing. Let's start with the more affordable ones and then we'll work up to higher end ones. The first touch-up product we're going to start with is by the brand Everpro. This is their Gray Away Root Touch-Up Magnetic Powder. Now, this is actually the cheapest out of everything I'm going to show you guys, and it's one of my all-time faves. I have used this for a while now. I love it. I love it specifically because of the packaging. It's really easy to just throw in your bag. This is the one I would say I use the most for specifically kind of filling in any of these sparse spots on my head because of the applicator. So let me show you. It's really easy. You open up the product at the top there. This is the shade Black Dark Brown. And then on the bottom, the applicator pops out. That's it there. I'm gonna demo you guys on my little sparse spot here. I love that it's a little sponge. It's really, really small. Now this actually has self-adjusting color technology, which is a lot of fancy wordage for obviously it's just going to blend amazingly into your root line. You can add more, add less. Look at that. Do you see how much it just fills in? It's amazing. It's my favorite to just throw on and go. The best part is it's sweat proof. When I first started getting into root touch-up products, I was actually using eyeshadow, which seemed like a great idea until the point that I realized it was coming off onto everything. It was sweating off, it was moving, and it just was like really, really obvious. This is sweat proof. In fact, everything I'm going to show you guys today is sweat proof, but this one's just fast. It's easy. It comes in 3 different colors. Like I said, I love how it just fits in my bag, and it's so affordable. It's only $9.99, but it's fantastic. It's super fast and easy, and it lasts, you guys, and it just looks so good. It really gets rid of any of those little spots that just, you know, don't have enough hair if you want to wear your hair up, or if you have grays coming in. It's basically like concealer for your hair. I mean, all of these products are, but this is definitely a favorite. So the next one I want to talk about, I love because you can actually wash your hair and it stays for up to 10 washes. It's a semi-permanent gel formula. Like I said, this one will stain the hair for up to 10 washes. So it's great if you don't want to have to worry about applying it onto your hair every single day. You just want it to last you until your next salon appointment, and you get so much product. I mean, you need the smallest amount depending on how much you're covering up, and it lasts. It's really, really cool. So this is by Clairol. It's called the Root Touch-Up Color Blending Gel. This is another one that I've used for years. It's available in 5 shades. Again, you guys, you can get these from Ulta Beauty. So this one screws right off the cap, and it actually looks like a paintbrush. It comes in 5 different shades. You just squeeze a little bit out into your brush. You do not need a lot at all. Just for demo purposes, I'm gonna wipe this right off so it doesn't stain, but just so you can see, it gives a beautiful color and it's semi-permanent, so you don't have to worry about, you know, like dyeing your hair. It will be gone after your 10th wash, which is nice if you guys didn't want it to like stain like permanent hair dye, but just to get you through to your next appointment, it's awesome. Now, this is not something you would use to cover up the spots, kind of like I showed you. You wouldn't want to just put this on the skin. It's really best used for hair. But say your color has grown out a bit, or you maybe only have 1 or 2 gray hairs popping through. Something like this is nice, so you don't have to run to the salon and spend a ton of money every time you just have a little spot to cover up. And again, it's so low maintenance. You only have to apply it once, and then it's going to last you through those 10 washes. So that is really, really nice. It's gentle on the hair. And this one is only $10.99, which is amazing considering how long this will last you. You do not need a lot. It spreads out beautifully. It's a really good product. The next one I'm going to share with you guys is one of my absolute favorites. This one's right up there with the first one that I showed you. I mean, I love all of these. It's hard to say, but there's certain things about each one that make them so great. So this one specifically, if you're afraid or you don't love the idea of putting harsh chemicals or peroxides or things like that so close to your scalp, this one is amazing. This is by L'Oreal. It's only $10.99, so still a great buy. It's their Magic Root Precision Temporary Gray Concealer. That is a mouthful. What I love about this one is it's ammonia-free, it's peroxide-free, and there are no synthetic dyes. So this one is temporary. Again, think of it as like makeup, as like a concealer, but it doesn't have all those harsh chemicals in it. So this tip is actually kind of just like a makeup brush. It's synthetic hairs. It literally is like a brush, and the product comes out the middle. This one's a little thicker. I'm trying to get some on my hand so you can see. See, it's not like a liquid. It's not like a gel. It's almost like, I guess more of a thicker cream, a drier cream. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. I actually found a little gray hair right there. I'm going to show you how to use it. So this one you literally just paint on. It is full coverage. Boop. Look at that. It's gone. You don't have to worry about it. This one really blends out. You do not want to squeeze out or twist out too much product. As you saw, you only need the smallest little dab, you know, depending on what you're trying to cover up. But for me, if you have just some gray hairs like I do in one specific spot, it's quick, it's fast, and it's easy. And this bottle, it looks small. It actually lasts you a while. Again, depending on the amount of root that you want to cover up, but for me, it's fantastic. It's super lightweight. You can't even feel it once it's on, and it does wash out. So it's not going to give you any dyeing or any staining of any nature. And it dries down. It doesn't stay this creamy formula. Once it sets on the hair, it dries really, really fast. And then you don't have to worry about it smudging or like transferring. It's completely transfer proof, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, by L'Oreal, $10.99, the Magic Root Precision Touch-Up. It's fantastic. The next one I'm going to share with you guys is a little more pricey. This comes in at $28, but it's super awesome. And there are actually 10 shades in this brand's line. So there's a little bit more to work with if you have a different hair color. This is the DPQ Color Touch-Up Spray. So this one is in spray form, which I really like if you're trying to cover up a broad area. You can get a lot done really quickly with this one. You can cover a lot of space. It actually has 2 different settings on the nozzle. So whether you want to do a small section or a bigger section, you have both options. So this one actually has this almost like little filter you can see that wraps around. This is where the product comes out. Just think of any other hairspray can. You spray it like that if you want to cover a broad area. However, if you only need a smaller section, you can actually put this little nozzle down, lock that in, and then you have a more targeted, you know, area treatment. Does that make sense? It's not applying so broadly anymore. It's filtering through here. So I'm just going to demo on my hand for you guys. You can really control how much comes out. It looks super duper duper natural. I have the shade medium brown. Now you do want to hold this 6 inches away from your hair. You only need the smallest amount. And just like that, it actually smells amazing too, by the way. Again, it dries really, really quickly, no transfer, and this one will last until your next wash. So again, there's no dyeing of any kind. It's just temporary, but I love that this one, if you flip the little nozzle back, you can cover a broader area really, really quickly if you had a lot to cover up. So that's pretty awesome. Again, 28 bucks, comes in 10 shades, and you do not need a lot of product. A little goes a long way with this one, and I love that they have 10 different shades. That's actually something a little more tricky to find find with these root touch-up products. Some brands just have like black, brown, blonde. You know what I mean? This one has 10 different shades, which is great. So the next one I actually have a little funny story about. I actually took this with me to Vegas and it ended up saving my life in the funniest way. It's not what it's recommended for, but I used it for my brows. That's all I'm gonna say. So this one is by Madison Reed. What I love about this one, other than the fact that it works really, really well, it has the cutest mirror, actually a really decent mirror, a big, big, big mirror. It's almost the entire size of the compact. On the inside it says "Hello Beautiful," which is just the sweetest. So this is the Madison Reed Root Touch-Up. It comes with a little brush that fits perfectly in the compact. You have to love that convenient packaging. It's actually a really nice little brush too. Now this one's a little more pricey. It comes in at $30. However, they specifically state it is rainproof. I have not heard that from many others. In fact, I can't really think of any others that have said it's rainproof, but it is rainproof, it is sweatproof, and it is pillow-proof. So if you're staying at someone's house, if you're staying in a hotel, it's not something you'll have to worry about rubbing off onto the pillow. It lasts extremely well. My shade is dark brown. You can probably see right in here are a few more of my little gray hairs right there. You just take the little brush, pop it right on. Super fast and easy, and again, you can use it to fill in any of that sparseness there. I just kind of dab it on like that. But it's fast, it's easy, and it actually covers extremely well for being a powder. It is amazing. Now, about my funny story. I was actually at a pool party with my friends in Vegas, which you guys saw during my bachelorette party. I didn't realize that I had smudged a little of my eyebrows off, and it was really embarrassing. I had just gotten there, and I was like really upset about it. I actually used a little bit of this, because I always have one of these with me. I used it to fill in my eyebrow. It was perfect, and bless the beautiful soul I met in the bathroom who actually had an angled brush on her. I was like screaming, does anyone have an angled brush? Does anyone have an angled brush? My brows! I love us girls in the bathroom because it's like everyone's ears perked up and everybody was looking for an angled brush, and someone actually had one, and I was able to fix my brows so I could continue having a great time. But it saved my butt in that situation. It's a phenomenal product. I don't recommend you put it on your face, but in a pinch, it actually saved my life. So really recommend this one, especially because it's specifically rainproof, sweatproof, and pillow-proof, so you don't have to worry about it smudging around. It is good to go, girlfriend. The very last one I'm going to show you guys is the first one I actually ever tried. It has a huge following. In fact, when I used to work in an Ulta store, I had so many guests who would come in specifically requesting this, needing their refills. People just swore by it. I'm sure you guys have heard of the brand Color Wow. If not, they're a fantastic hairline. They have really good products, especially if you have colored hair. So this one is $34.50. It comes in this really sleek case. Can I just say, I love that even though a lot of these, their intention is to, you know, maybe cover up gray roots or just grown in roots, nothing seems like old. I feel like having gray hair just has obviously such a rep of almost seeming negative, as if you're old. And that's not the case. Like I said, I started getting gray hair in high school from a car accident, but my mom said she started graying her full head in high school, which is crazy. Some women, it just happens faster than others. No matter what your age, it doesn't make a difference. And thank God there's so many products that we can use to help us get by. This one is super popular. I know a ton of people who use this one, and like I said, when I was working in store, people came in specifically for this product. So the Color Wow comes with this amazing brush. You have two different ends to this brush. It has a smaller side if you just need to maybe patch up a few little spots, or it has this big guy, this heavy duty brush, perfect for getting in there really quickly. Sometimes I do like to fill in just my hairline up here, not to where it's closed, but I like it to look a little fuller. This is perfect for just that tight line because I don't want to apply too much. You can already see how it just fills it out so nicely. It has a giant mirror, which is so handy in person. I think that's what I really like about these more expensive ones. They are a little more expensive, but the product is really good. They last really well, and they always have a little mirror in there, which is really nice. So the Color Wow actually comes in 8 different shades, so you do get a good variety. It works on all hair types, and it stays specifically until you use shampoo to get it out. It is water resistant, and you can actually swim with it. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they make these types of products, but it is water resistant until you use shampoo to get it out. The fact that you can swim with it is just mind-blowing to me. I'll be honest, I have not tried that. I usually do not dip my hair in any type of water unless I'm showering, so I have not tested that, but I think it's so cool. If you were going to the beach or the pool or something like that, you know that it's safe with this one. The really cool part about these ones is you can actually use their lighter shades to kind of extend your highlights. So for me, example, if I wanted these brought up a little higher, I don't have the lighter shade. My shade is in medium brown, but they are so pigmented that you can actually take, for example, on me, the lighter shade, and I could extend my highlights up a bit. I could brighten them a bit. I could lift them back up closer to my roots. So I love that it's not just for the roots, but you can actually like paint it on the rest of your hair. It's kind of really, really cool. Again, that one is $34.50, so that's the most expensive one that I have to share with you guys, but it is really worth it, especially because it's swim-proof. You can literally do anything with it. It's going to be fine. And then when you want it out, you just use shampoo. It's super easy. And I think, yeah, that was my last one, you guys. So those are the 6 Ulta Beauty hair heroes for September, and honestly, they really are freaking hair heroes. Like I said, these are products I've actually used for a very, very, very long time. I've always needed to since high school. Some of them are newer, and I'm telling you guys, they really are hair heroes. I don't know what I would do without them, especially with my random little gray patch I have here, but also just this sparseness. I just think it looks so much better when it's filled in there. And there's basically one for every situation you're in, whether you're having a sleepover, okay, you don't want your stuff to roll up on a pillow, whether you're going swimming. I mean, it's freaking amazing. Not to mention we have options that are ammonia-free, peroxide-free, synthetic dye-free. I mean, these hair brands have really come a long way for us, which I really appreciate. You know, I hate going to the salon just to get this little patch of hair dyed. So I will link these down below for you guys if you want to check them out yourself. You can also head into your local Ulta Beauty where they will have them there for you, of course. Let me know if you guys had any questions about any specific product. I probably know the answer because like I said, most of these, about half of these I've already been using for years and I use them on a weekly basis. So I probably can answer any questions you have. But of course you can head to Ulta Beauty's website and look up the products yourself. I'll link them all down below for you guys. And thank you for watching today. I love you guys and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!